Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it's another Friday freebie day, and this one is number 60. Now the last 4 Friday freebies will be going into my Etsy shop today. So they're in a little package of 4. So all of you that aren't on Facebook or don't want to join the group, you can actually purchase them at a really low cost just to cover my Etsy fees, in little sets of 4. So the next set of 4 will be in there today. So you can pop along there and pick them up. I also wanted to say a big thank you to you all for all your lovely messages, because you are all so lovely. I get lots and lots of lovely messages every week from you all, and they are really lovely. And another quick thing before I start, the Ko-fi supporters, and a big thank you to all you Ko-fi supporters. You do get another digital sheet in there, so pop over to your Ko-fi, as well, because you will get another digital sheet in there for when you support me. And all the monthly supporters on Ko-fi do get a 25% discount in my Etsy shop. So there we go. So that's what I have to say today. So these are really lovely. These are just lovely sort of vintagey little sort of like journal cards and bits on here. So I've done it so it sort of goes with last week's as well. This was what we made last week. So these will pop into the little pockets that we did, which is really nice. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, I know what, I was going to show you my new kit just quickly. This went on this week. It's another collage set, so we've got 6 sheets again. I was asked to do some more because you absolutely loved the last one, so I've done these quick flip through so you can actually see them, which I think are I just love doing these, really do. I think they are just beautiful and just such a nice papers to do all sorts of things with. So that's a quick flip. So they are in the Etsy shop. So I'm going to show you what I have been making with this, like that. So I have got a big bundle of bits here. So these are ones I've just cut out and popped onto a piece of tea stain paper. So these are just really simple ones. And I think these ones are ones that would really go in to this little pocket here. So you could pop this little one here in the top. You could have that one that goes in the little pocket there, like that. Open that up. I'll pop the link to the video for this anyway, underneath. That can go in there, and then you've got one to go in there. These ones here, I've just added a little picture. So I've added, I've used my mini embellishment set on these as well, because I think they just look really pretty. So all of these will just go perfectly with last week. So it's a really lovely little sort of like ephemera gift you can give to somebody, or keep for yourself, or pop it in your journals, or whatever you'd like to do. But these are really nice. So what I've done, I've used this one here on there. Then we've got the little music one. This one that I've used here, and then I've just stuck one of my little embellishments on there, and I think that looks really nice as a little journal card. This one here is this one. So I've got some lined paper underneath and just sort of like a tawny blank piece on there, and I've just stuck one of my little embellishments on there. But again, you can put anything on there that you like, but I thought they were just really lovely. So they're just easy peasy little journaling cards. This one here, I've just used the plain piece underneath, one of the little embellishments and a piece of book paper, and I've made a little pocket. So that's really simple. This one here, I've just made another little pocket, but this is sort of like a double pocket. I've used the music one underneath. I popped one of the little embellishments on there and made a little pocket there, and then I've made a little pocket there. So I've just got a little bit of paper in there, coffee stain paper in there. So these can be stuck onto your journals or just popped into a little pocket. So that's really nice. Another one here, which I've just taken a piece of tea stain paper, I've just folded it over the bottom, popped one of the plain background pieces onto there and sewed around it, and then just embellished it. So that is really super simple as well. This one here, I have used 2 of the pieces from the Friday freebie. So we've got this one underneath and this one here, and then I've just made that into a little pocket. I've used an index card on this one as well, which is really nice. And then just one of the little mini embellishments, and then we've got some cheesecloth. So again, stick it into your journal, stick it on a page, and then you've got a lovely little pocket. This one here, I've used a piece of card and made 2 little pockets on there. So that's really simple. Just punched a little notch in there. This one here, I've just made 2 sort of like side pockets. So I've used, which ones did I use on that one? I've used that one on the bottom and then that one on the top, like that. So I've just overlapped them, so we've got a little pocket either side, like that, and then I pop the little embellishments on here. So that can go in a journal. You can pop a little piece of paper so it flaps up like that in your journal, but I think it's really nice. And then the last one here that I've done, I've got 3 little pockets on there, so I've just layered those up. That's one of them, this is one of them, this is just a piece of tea stain paper, and this is a postcard, one of my coffee stain postcards. So I've just stuck them down and sewn around the outside, so you've got 3 lovely little pockets on there. Again, you can pop it onto your journal page, and they can just sort of lift up, or you can stick it down 3 sides and have another pocket in there. So lots and lots to do. So I think these are really, really nice. So pop those to the side. I've got them here. So I haven't actually cut these ones out with scissors. I have been doing a little bit of, instead of fussy cutting, I've been doing a little bit of fussy tearing, I should call it. So I've just got, this is one that's left over here on here, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. I've got a tiny little metal ruler here, which is really simple to use, easy. I've just got this from a cheap shop, which is near me, but I'll see if I can pop a link down on my Amazon storefront, see if they've got any in there for all of you that can't sort of like leave the house and you like to get stuff that all our crafters use. So I will take a look. So I am just putting the ruler down like that and just tearing around it like that, and that gives you sort of like more of a sort of like rough edge to it. So I'm just going to ink around it. So simple, just like that, and then you have got your little bits of ephemera all ready to go like that. So again, stick them in your journals, but they come in really, really handy. I do find that I use lots of these sort of like bits and pieces, and again, I've just added the little mini embellishment bit. So what shall we make? Shall we make like a little pocket? I have got here, I've got some book paper, I have got some index cards and postcards here. These are all being coffee dyed in here. So let's take, what shall we have? Shall we have, let's have a postcard, I think. And then what we can do, I could just pop a few little pockets on there. So we could put that one on there, and then if I put that one there, that one down like that. So simple. I'm just going to cut a little notch in here, just so you know it's a little pocket. And then I'm going to cut a little notch in this one there. Let's just ink around that little bit, and this little bit, and then I'm going to just round the corners on here. I'm going to cover up this postcard bit here, because what you can do, you can then pop this in. You've got 2 little pockets, and you've also got like a journaling space on the back. So just to make this nice and neat, I'm going to just go around there. I'm not going to sew on these ones, because I know lots of you don't have a sewing machine, or you don't like to sew, or you're just beginners, and you just like to just make things. So I'm just going to stick this down like that. So it's quite simple. I'm going to use some of my tacky glue in here. Like that. I've added more to this. So this one I've added a little bit more water. So it is a tiny bit runnier than my last lot in there. So I've just glued down the 3 sides. I'm going to pop that onto there like that. Stick that down. Glue everywhere. And I'm going to pop this one. Let's just have it just there, I think. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of more interest in there. So let's just pop a little bit of book paper up there. Just ink around the edge a little bit. Like this. Just make a glue stick, a nice new glue stick. Stick that on. So where would that go? Let's just pop that, say there, like that. Maybe a little bit of cheesecloth. Shall we add a little bit of cheesecloth in there as well? Let's just wrinkle this up a little bit. A little bit of glue. Pop this down. Just wrinkle it up a little bit, and then we can just pop that there. So that looks nice, doesn't it? A little bit of glue around the outside. Like this. Pop that on. What we can do, I've got some of my little embellishments here, so again you can use whatever you like to embellish them. I've got a few more of the patterned ones, not patterned, ones with little pictures on, so that we can just have a few little things on here, just like that. I think they look really nice. So I'm very into my sort of collagey bits at the moment. I do like this sort of like mix of the textures and all these lovely little bits on here. I think they look really good. And adding sort of little bits of book paper and that on there. So I'm quite into this at the moment, which is nice, because it means you don't really have to sort of think about it. You can just sort of like stick odd bits on here and there and make it look really nice. So I think that looks really good. So should we have just something at the top? What's this one? Just put that there, couldn't we? Just randomly up here. A little bit of glue. Again, don't really sort of think about it, just sort of like stick it down and it will always turn out good, I guarantee. Look at that. So then we've got a little pocket in there, and then we've got a little pocket in there, and again that can stick onto your page, and then you can have another pocket on there as well, or you could make that onto the front of a little journal. You could do another one of these and make a little, like a little booklet. Would look good, wouldn't it? So should we make another something or rather on here? Let's get these out. So what I thought we could do, let's just, maybe we will just have like a little pocket. Let's just fold this up, not too far. Just fold that up a little bit, like that. That can be like the background. I'm going to just ink this little bit here, like that. So you can use up all your scrap bits of paper to put underneath them, which would look nice, wouldn't it? So that can go down. I think I will stick this this onto here, like that. That up there, like that. And then we can glue this little bit down, this little pocket, like that. Stick that down. Or stick. There we go. And then we can pop something on the little bottom bit. So let's have a little bit of cheesecloth on here, just a tiny bit. Pop that along there. I'm going to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac for this, just to stick that down. Stick on there, like that. And then what should we have? Just a nice number 3. Nice random number. Perfect. Oopsie daisy. And then that can just stick there. Like that. You might just round those corners a little bit. Oops. Ink those up, and then we've got a nice little pocket there, so then you've got something to go in there like that. Lovely. So let's pop that to the side. So, and if you didn't want to do anything like that, you can just make them into little journaling cards. Just take a piece of your tea stain paper, get a ruler. What should we have? This one. Just pop that on there like that. Rip this down like that. Quick, simple bits of ephemera this is. Just to pop in your little pockets. Not in your pockets, in your journals. Just ink around the edges. Like that. So then you don't need anything else. You just need to stick that on there like that. So I'm going to do that. And these are perfect little bits to go into your journals. Just like that. Lovely. Quick and simple. So there we go, there's that one, and then this one will probably fit on there like that. Bit more ink. So no sewing, quick simple bit of ephemera. Oopsie daisy, gosh. Pop that on there like that. Get rid of all my glue everywhere else. Like that. And because we've got this lovely little blank bit, we can pop something in there, can't we? If I've got anything that will small enough that will fit. Oh, look at that. Lovely little butterfly. How lovely is that? Let's pop something underneath. Let's pop a little bit of the cheesecloth under there, just like that. Stick that down, a little bit of glue. I'm going to put some of this because it's over the fabric, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Fabri-Tac. So I'm loving these. Look how easy that is, how lovely that looks, and you've got all lovely to journal on. So I think it may look really nice. So I'm going to put, this is the one that comes in there, and this also comes in there. So that can just go over the top like that as well. So that's even easier. Just layer them up. wibbly wobbly. I'm thinking they look really good. And there we go. So simple. What should we put on this one? Should we have another? Let's see, I've got a piece of paper here. Let's do this one on here. Bit of ink around the edges. Just like this. I'm going to put that on there. Which way round did we have it? This can sit on here. Like that. Very level, was it? There we go, that's a bit better. And then what we can do, we should have one of our little index cards. Like that. Let's just see if I can rip that off. Oh, perfect. Ink around to the edge. Just like that. Super simple. That can sit on there. I'm going to put a little notch out of there, and then we've got another little pocket. A little bit too big, but that's okay. Look at that. That can sit on there, and then we've got a lovely little pocket. So let's just glue around the outside. Like that. That can sit there. I might just have something else. Let's just have one of these little randoms just popped on there like that. Maybe a little bit of newspaper, not newspaper, book paper. Glue. There. There we go. Look how quick and simple that was, and that would look really nice in one of your little vintage journals. So we've got a lovely pocket here, like that. Perfect. Right, what did we make today? So let's have a look. There we go. All these lovely bits that we've just made. Absolutely perfect. And these are all the ones that I did before. I think they are really nice. So you have got lots and lots of different options of things to make, and I think these look really nice. This one's I've sewn on here. I sewed it on before I put the pocket on, before I sewed it to the back, but I think they look really nice. Well, I hope you like that. I hope you give it a go. So do remember, pop over to the Facebook group if you are not in it already. You can join that, and you can pick up all the Friday freebies. So please do pop along. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Big thank you to you all for all your wonderful messages, and all your support on Ko-fi. So please do have a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all soon. All right, guys. Bye bye.